Namaste, it's Natalie and welcome back to another yoga session with me. Today we're going to do a vinyasa style yoga, which means flow, and hatha, which just is connecting our breath with our body. So go ahead and find a nice tall seat. You can put something underneath you, that's fine, and let's get started. Finding this nice tall seat, imagine that you have a string pulling you up, 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 elongating your spine, correcting that posture, pulling those ears over shoulders back and shoulders over your hips, and try to relax the rest of your muscles in your body. Then let's go ahead and swoop the arms out to the side. Deep inhale up, and exhale down. Inhale up, and exhale down. One more time, inhale up. And exhale down. Then go ahead and bring your hands to your heart, close your eyes, and set an intention for your practice. What do you want to gain from this practice? Take a deep inhale in and release. Next, go ahead and drop your chin to your chest and roll one ear to one shoulder and then go the other direction. Stopping in any place that feels extra good to you. Then inhale, lift up nice and tall, roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Then walk your fingertips away from you. Keep your right hand down, left hand comes up, and reach on over. Then inhale up to the center, and exhale over to the other side. Repeat, inhale up, and over. Inhale up. Sorry, and over. Then inhale on up, bring your hands behind your head, pull back your elbows, open the chest, chin up slightly, deep inhale, and then tuck your chin in, elbows down. Two more times, inhale, lift up, and exhale, down. One more, inhale up, and exhale down. Then go ahead and find that nice tall spine, hands on the top of your shins. We're going to do seated cat and cow. Tuck your tailbone in, arch your back, drop your chin to your chest, reaching the shoulder blades apart from each other into seated cat pose. Inhale, lift your heart, chin and chest up into cow. So your bottom's back, your shoulders are pulled back, and your chin is open and your chest is front. Deep inhale here, opening that chest. And exhale, back rounding to cat. Let's do two more of these transitions. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Then inhale back to that nice tall, easy seated pose. And we're going to go ahead and come up to all fours now. So go ahead and find a nice tabletop. What you're going to do is your arms are nice in one line and your knees are underneath your hips. You're going to do a tabletop cat and cow. So arch your tailbone in, drop your head, tuck your chin in towards your chest. And then drop your belly, lift your heart, lift your shoulders, pull back your shoulders and lift your bottom up. Deep inhale here because you notice your lungs are more open. And exhale to cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Then back to the tabletop. Walk your hands about hand length in front. Tuck the toes under. Lift the hips up into your first downward facing dog. Relax your head. If you need to, bend your knees, that's fine, and bring them in, that's okay. Drop your heels down and pull your shoulders away from your ears. And hang out here for a few moments. Take a deep inhale through your nose. And open your mouth and go. Just release any built up tension. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Sink into your heels a little bit more. Inhale. And exhale. Now see if you can continue that exhale out through the back of your throat, but through your nose. So inhaling and exhaling through the nose if possible. Take a deep inhale here. Shift your gaze up to your hands, walk your feet there to a forward fold. Bend your knees if you need to, no problem. If your legs are completely straight, watch out for the back of your knees, shift your weight towards your toes. Then you're gonna bend your knees, weight goes in the heel, round up like a rag doll, swoop the arms up and back, deep inhale, reach up, up, up and back. Bring your hands to your heart and take a deep inhale and exhale here. Bring your hands up over your head and lean back, deep inhale. Exhale, go ahead and find a forward fold, bringing the arms down, hinging from the hips to a forward fold. Release your neck, head, jaw, just let everything go and relax. Bring your hands to your shins, head up, heart up, chin up, and chest up to half rise. Then back down to a forward fold. Bend your knees, spread your fingers to grip your mat, walk your feet back to plank. From here, elbows go back, chaturanga down. Feel free to drop your knees if you need to. Drop the hips down, untuck the toes. Put the top portion of your weight into your feet. Relax the shoulders back. Then go ahead and shift your hands back, elbows squeeze in, push up, and back into a child's pose. Deep inhale and exhale here. Release where you can. Notice where you feel the stretch. Then walk the fingertips away from you, tuck the toes underneath you, lift the hips above you to your downward facing dog. Try to relax where you can and sink into the stretch. Then shift your gaze to your hands, find your forward fold. Stay where you are, take a deep inhale, exhale, sink into your forward fold just a little bit. Then reverse swan dive up or come up however you'd like, all the way to the top, lean back. Then bring your hands to your heart. Variation of a sun salutation. We're gonna go ahead and do 3 more in a row. So inhale, lift up, lean back. Exhale, hinge from the hips, swan dive down to a forward fold. Half rise, hands on the shins, or you can do monkey, or you can place them up higher, whatever you prefer. Then back down to a forward fold. Bend your knees, walk it back to plank. You can drop the knees or not, but chaturanga down. Shifting to baby or upward facing dog. If you're an upward facing dog, your top portion of your feet have the weight, your shoulders are back, your quads are engaged, and your heart is open. Drop the knees wherever you are. If you're all the way down, shift the hands back and find your child's pose. Walk the fingertips away from you, tuck the toes underneath you, lift the hips above you to downward facing dog. Send your gaze up to your hands and walk your feet to a forward fold. Sweep the arms behind you, reverse swan dive up. Lean back and hands to heart. Let's try adding a breath work to this. Inhale and exhale. Next inhale, lift the arms above you, lean back. Notice how your lungs are broadened. Exhale, bend from the hips. Forward fold. Notice how your lungs have a little less room. And then as you inhale, they open up again to half rise. Then you exhale back down to the forward fold. Then inhale into plank. Exhale as you chaturanga down, elbows in. And then inhale to baby or upward. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands to heart. And again with breath work, deep inhale and exhale here, check in. Feel the warmth and movement in your body going on. Inhale, lift. Feel the stretch. Don't just go through the motions. Bend from the hips, forward fold, down you go. Inhale, half rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga to baby. Inhale or upward facing dog. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. One last time, swoop up. Really get the full effect of each pose, deepen into it, feel the stretch, find your forward fold, bend, slow and controlled. Release the head, neck, jaw. Inhale, half rise. Feel the back of the hamstring stretch here. Exhale, forward fold, notice how it deepens. Find your plank. Feel the strength of this pose. Elbows in. Feel the fluid movement as you chaturanga down to baby or upward facing dog, engaging the back muscles, squeezing the quads, using the shoulders to press away from your ears. Then child's pose, releasing tension of the back, shoulders. Walk the fingertips away from you, tuck the toes underneath you, downward facing dog, maybe a calf or hamstring stretcher, both for you. Shift your gaze up to a forward fold. And reverse swan dive up. Lean up and back, hands to your heart. Deep inhale and exhale here. And find your chair pose. Weight in the heels, navel in and up. Arms can come up over the head if you'd like. Drop your belly down so your arms are parallel with the ground into skier pose. Inhale, chest up to chair. Exhale, skiers. Inhale, chair. Hands to your heart. Right leg grabs the weight, left leg steps back into lunge. Inhale, lift up. Get ready for some balance. Make sure the weight is towards the heel. Lean forward, step forward to warrior three. Weight is in the heel. Find that lunge again. Both feet are facing forward. You're on the ball of the back foot. And then back to your warrior three. If you want to challenge yourself extra, you can try to grab your ankle. It's up to you. Bending the knee, stepping the left leg back. Then warrior prep the back foot, right arm in front, left arm behind, relax those shoulders, deep inhale and exhale here. Pull the right knee out so you can see that big toe. Left arm comes down on the left leg. Right hand faces up, keep it bent in the right leg as you dance it back to dancing your warrior. Inhale up to warrior two. Right arm on the right thigh, bring it up and over. Really feel that stretch on the left side. Inhale, swoop up to warrior two. Exhale, back to dancing warrior. Inhale up, warrior two. Exhale, forward. One last time, inhale up, warrior two. Exhale, back, dancing your warrior. Inhale up to warrior two. Right arm on the right thigh, bring it up and over. Left arm comes up. We're gonna take this left arm. If you follow, that's great. If you lose me, don't even worry about it. Bring it behind your back for a nice shoulder stretch. If you're feeling like you can do a bind right now, right arm is already resting on the right leg. You're gonna just straighten it. So your right hand is on the inner side of the right thigh. You're reaching down and you're gonna try to grab a hold of your hand for a grip. You can always use a towel or whatever, but welcome to a bind. Unleash, use the strength of your leg to keep pulled out, find your warrior two. Square your chest, but keep your feet the same right now to warrior one. Take a deep inhale and exhale here. Now pivot the back foot so both feet are facing forward, lean forward and step forward to chair. Inhale, chair up all the way, weight in the heels, bottom back, chest up. Exhale, skiers, bend forward, parallel with the ground. Inhale, chair. Exhale, skiers. Inhale, chair, hold it. This time weight goes in the left leg, right leg kicks back into left lunge, both feet face forward. From here, keep a stabilized knee right here, hold it, weight is in the left leg, deep inhale. Exhale, flex the back foot as you come up to warrior three. Bending the left leg, weight goes in the heel, step it back to high lunge. Exhale, warrior three. And then back to a lunge. One more time, warrior three. Then back to a lunge. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, pivot the back foot to warrior two. Relax the shoulders. Pull that left knee out, out, out. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale. Drop the right hand down. Left hand comes up. Deep inhale here. Exhale, dance it back. Inhale, windmill the arms up. Bend the left elbow and reach forward. Feel that nice side stretch. Inhale, lift up to warrior two. Exhale, dance it back. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, forward. And inhale, warrior two. And exhale, dance it back. Inhale, warrior two. And over. You ready for this bind? Right hand faces up like you're about to give me a high five. Bend, rotate the thumb down. Bring it behind your back. Your left hand is already here. Now just straighten the left arm and keep it on the inside of the left leg and try to reach for your back right hand. Deep inhale and exhale here. Welcome to another bind. Unleash the arms, come on out of it to warrior two. Relax the shoulders. Square your chest to warrior one. Pivot the back foot for a high lunge. Lean forward, step forward to chair. Inhale, lift up and back. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Exhale, swan dive down. Go ahead and cross your arms and dangle here for a second. Give your head a little shake. No, no, no. And yes, yes, yes. Reverse swan dive up. All the way up and back. Then bring your hands to your heart and find your chair. Inhale, lift up. Arms come parallel with each other. Pick up your right leg. Kick it in front. If you can, try to do your best with me for this balance right here. Swoop it through, all the way down, and try to grab your left ankle. You can always bend your knees and place your hands down. Watch out if you have tight hamstrings, this will really ignite it right there. If you can, without putting that right foot down, bring it front, bring it front, bring it front, fight forward to a figure four. I'm facing you, you stay there. And sit it down. Weight is in the heel. If you want to get an extra challenge, if this isn't already challenging enough, take that right leg and wrap it behind so you have eagle legs. I'm not mirroring you this time. Right arm is down, left arm is on top. Try to clasp the hands and pull up the back for a back stretch. Deep breath here. If you can, crunch, 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 crunch. And break free. Good job, shake it out. Next, bring the arms back up to parallel. Pick up the left knee. If you can, kick it front, swoop it through, swoop, swoop, swoop. Focus, 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 and feel free to grab onto the right ankle if you can. Or you can always place your hands down on the ground with a bent knee or a straight knee, whatever you can do, that's fine. This is your practice. Then bring it back up through, fight forward, fight through it. Then find that figure four, facing you again. Hey, figure four. From here, if you can try to wrap around that left leg. Left arm's on bottom this time for eagle arms, right arm's on top. Feel free to crunch or lift up the shoulders and deep breath in the back. Fight for it. Unleash. Good job, shake it out, shake, shake, shake. Deep inhale with me. And exhale. Two more, inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Bring your hands to the heart, walk to the front of the mat if you lost that. Swoop up and back. Exhale, swan dive down. Bend your knees. Step your left leg back into a lower lunge now. Drop the left leg. Right arm comes up. Untuck the back toes if it's okay for your knee. Lean back. Straddle your hands on the right leg and left leg. Watch out for the knee grinding, so push into the top portion of your back leg so you're not putting all the weight on the knee and into your hands, and kick back those hips. Curl the toes towards your nose and bend forward. Stay where you are here. Curl the toes, deep inhale. Exhale, see if you can go a little deeper. One more time, inhale here. Exhale a little deeper. Walk your hands forward, Place both hands on the inside of the right leg this time and drop the left hip down into lizard. You can curl the toes under if you want to make this more of a strength, an active stretch, or you can keep it down. From here, if you can bring your arms a little bit more down onto the ground, go for it, or lift up. One more deep inhale and exhale here. Then walk your hands up, tuck the toes under, lift the hips up. Arms up, and a nice deep lunge is going on here. From here, we're going to straighten just a hair. Then you're going to make sure the weight's on the back heel as you turn over to a sumo squat. Really pull those knees out. You can bring your feet in closer if your legs cannot go that far. Drop both hands on the inside of the legs. Drop the right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, left shoulder. Inhale, center. Back to the sumo. Now you're going to take this right leg and just find a nice low lunge as you come down and straddle your left leg. Really drop that right hip down. Deep inhale and exhale here. Then go ahead and place both hands on the inside of the left leg. You can keep it up here to high lizard, or you can drop the right leg and come all the way down, or again, find that active stretch, whatever you feel best for you today. Then go ahead and come on up, straddle the left leg, kick it back, curl the toes towards your nose, take a deep inhale, and exhale here. One more time, inhale. Exhale, really sink into it a little bit deeper. And go ahead and walk it forward, hands on the inside, tuck the toes under, lift the right leg up, really drop the right hip. Then from here, what we're gonna go ahead and try to do is kick that left leg back to a plank, then swoop down to a downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, we're gonna go into a plank or upward facing dog. So find your plank, or if you can, upward facing dog. Shoulders back, deep inhale here. 2 more times with this transition. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And upward facing dog. Then downward facing dog. Kick the right leg up to 3-legged dog. Now we're gonna make this a little bit more active still, and we're gonna do flying pigeon. So you're gonna come to a plank, bring the right knee in, and hover, and then up, and exhale to flying pigeon. One more time, inhale up, exhale down, go ahead and place the right leg down on the ground, and come on down to pigeon pose. Really rotate that left hip down, down, down. Relax the shoulders, the hip. Anything you can disengage, just let go of it right now. If you're really wanting a quad stretch, you can bend the back leg if you'd like, or you can just keep it down. Then come on up, straddle your hands, tuck the toes under, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Feel free to walk your dog a little bit. And we're gonna go ahead and go into left 3-legged dog. Left leg comes up, deep inhale here. Exhale, flying pigeon. 2 more times, inhale up. Exhale, flying pigeon. Inhale up. Exhale, flying pigeon, then bring the knee up and go ahead and place it down, all the way down to your mat. And release and relax. You might notice one side's a little bit more flexible than the other. See if there's anything in your body you can just let go of and let it pour out of you. Then go and straddle your arms, tuck the toes underneath you, lift the hips above you, walk your dog a little bit. Then go ahead and find your plank pose. Drop your knees, whether they're center or out wide to wild child. And let's go ahead and find a child's pose for a restorative. Go ahead and push off of your hands to a nice tall seat. Crisscross your legs if you'd like to, or whatever you prefer. Then go ahead and bring your hands to your heart and take a moment just to be thankful for everything you have right here, right now, in this moment. Then go ahead and bring love, compassion, and kindness into your heart and release the rest. The light within me honors and cherishes the light within you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining this practice with me.